it's Doona here. Thanks for tuning back in. So today we're going to focus a lot on the shoulders. So if you have a desk job, or even if you don't, we're always hunching, right? So we're always bringing the shoulders down, closing out the chest, even tensing up through the shoulders a lot in the neck. So today we're going to help to release that. Okay, we're going to try to relax the shoulders, release the tension in the neck. So the next 20 minutes or so, please stay tuned. This will be very, very good for you. And let's get started. So we're going to get started in child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, knees out wide. Sit on your heels first. And remember, anytime you fold, you want to always hinge from your hips. That way you're going to elongate through your lower back. Then stretch your arms over your head and relax your forehead down to the floor. Oh, before we get started, I do recommend grabbing a strap. Okay, so anything like a strap is totally fine. All right, so you'll need it in just a little bit. Okay, so let's come back to child's pose. As you rest your forehead down, just go ahead and close your eyes and let your shoulders melt down towards the floor. Opening up through the shoulders and then through the spine, hips, inner thighs. Let's go ahead and take a deep inhale and a slow exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and take a few more rounds on your own. With each breath, try to take it slower and slower. So again, as we work into the shoulders today, if you feel any pain or pinching or any discomfort, please know that you're more than welcome to skip it. And notice if it's just the tightness that feels discomfort. So in that situation, you could always back off a little bit. Remember, take it with your own pace. Whatever doesn't feel good, let go of it. Remember, child's pose is always here for you as well. Okay, always honor your body. Then on your next inhale, rise up to tabletop. Stack your wrist underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. On your inhale, arch your mid and upper back. Lift your chest, gaze all the way up. As you exhale, round your upper back, tuck your chin towards your chest. Good, 2 more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. On your next inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Gaze up as you open your chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm underneath your left shoulder. Relax your right cheek down. Option 1, straighten your left arm forward. Otherwise, internally rotate your left arm and bind your left arm behind you. Feel free to place your left hand behind your lower back, maybe between your hip flexor. Then using that left shoulder to open, peel your left ribs back, open your chest towards the left. Good, getting that nice stretch into the upper back, into the shoulders, as well as into the chest. Inhale, reach your left arm back up. Exhale, plant your left palm down. Inhale, reach your right arm up again. Reverse the cycle, gaze up. Exhale, tabletop. Same thing on the other side. Reach your left arm up on your inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. We'll hold here for about 3 breaths. So remember, whatever you did on the other side, please do so on this side. Always create body symmetry. And notice if one side feels a little tighter. We all have our dominant side. So just take notice without overthinking, just bringing that awareness. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, plant your right palm down. Again, inhale, stretch your left arm up, open the shoulder, open the chest. Exhale, tabletop position. You're gonna go ahead and have a seat on your heels, so bring your knees and thighs together. If this is too much for you, feel free to grab a block and place it between your heels and sit on the block on your sit bone. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, eagle arms, right arm underneath your left. So cross your elbows first. Option 1, bear hug. Grab opposite shoulders. Option 2, bring the back of your hands to touch. Option 3, bring your palms to touch for the full eagle arms. Now press your elbows away from your chest. Press your hands away from your chest. On your inhale, reach up, slightly arch your upper back. Then as you exhale, round your back, tuck your chin towards your chest, hollow out your belly. Good. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Keep pressing your forearms away from your face. Then take a baby twist to the right. Still pressing your elbows and hands away from your face, getting that stretch into the outer shoulders, even through the upper back. Come back to center on your inhale. Then exhale, twist over to the left. So you're using your oblique strength to help you twist from your navel. Inhale, come back to center. Good. You're going to release your arms, place your fingertips on top of your shoulders, and just go ahead and roll out the shoulders here. Okay, reach your arms back over your head. Inhale. Exhale, eagle arms on the other side. So again, option 1, bear hug, back of the hands to touch, or even palms to touch. As you inhale, lift your elbows, lift your shoulder blades up into your chest, maybe gaze up, press your arms away. Exhale, round and dome, hug your navel in. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, let's twist to the left first this time. Good, keeping your hips squared, squeezing through the inner thighs, root down into your sit bones. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist over to the right. Good, again, try to twist from your ribs. Press the elbows away, but keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, back to center. Good, so you should feel your shoulders slightly heat up. You should feel the strength of the shoulders. Go ahead and place your fingertips on top of your shoulders. Make some circles again. You could switch directions. All right, so let's grab your strap. Okay, so again, come into any comfortable seated position. Your choice. If you like to sit cross-legged Indian style, that's totally fine. Okay, so you're gonna grab the strap over your head. I always like to start off with white strap. Okay, and then as you drop the strap behind you, keep your elbows straight. Inhale, reach the strap over your head. Then as you exhale, drop the strap in front of you. So just creating that full range of motion through the shoulder joints, warming up the shoulder girdle, the shoulder blades. Good, sitting up nice and tall. Notice if there's an overarch through your lower back, draw the navel in and keep your core engaged. Good. Okay, and then as you start to warm up your shoulders, feel free to shorten the strap from here. Okay, as long as your elbows don't bend. Okay, and then if that's too much for you, you could always widen again. Good, so again, listen to your body. Make sure there's no pain or pinching in the shoulders. Good, feel free to speed it up a little bit, build some heat within your body. Breathing through it. Good. So again, you should really feel it through the shoulders. All right, let's do a couple more here. Again, you could always shorten the strap again if you like. All right, now bring the strap over your head. Using your core strength and your oblique strength, you're gonna twist over to the right. Okay, as far as you can, keep twisting, twisting, twisting. Now drop your right hand behind you towards the lower back, towards the floor. Then feel your left arm reach over your head. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left. Keep twisting, twisting, twisting. Then drop your left hand behind you. Feel your right arm behind your head. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist over to the right. So you're just going to do that one more time on each side. Good. Remember, take it with your own depth. Go as deep or slow as you need. All right, good. Go ahead and release the strap to the side. Feel free to roll it out again. Okay, let's come back to our hands and knees, tabletop position. Just like child's pose, we're gonna drop our forehead and reach our arms over the head. But this time for puppy pose, you're gonna keep your hips over the knees. Okay, so this is more of a back bend this time, rather than lengthening the spine in child's pose. You're gonna reach your hands forward, drop your forehead down, and then melt your chest and your armpits down towards the floor. Option 1, hold here. Option 2, bring your chin down, gaze forward. Good, so this time you should feel the opening through your triceps, into the shoulder blades. Breathe here. Try to relax. If you're still holding on to any tension, see if you can let it go. Try not to resist. Last inhale. And last exhale. Good. Inhale, rise back up to tabletop position. And let's step back to downward facing dog. So remember in your down dog, I always like to start from high plank position. Okay? A lot of times in our down dog, we like to shorten the down dog. So just check in with the alignment, starting from high plank. It's a good checkpoint. Good. Find stillness in your down dog. Lengthen your tailbone up. Option to bend your knees. Push your chest back towards your thighs. But keep your triceps next to your ears. Widen through the upper back. Wrap the outer triceps in. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk forward towards the top of your mat. Either feet together or hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on top of your shins or on top of your thighs. Lengthen your spine. Draw your chest forward. Exhale, forward fold. Hinging from your hips. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Arms above your head. Right away, tuck your tailbone. Engage your core. Draw your front ribs in. Exhale, hands to heart. Samasthiti. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. From here, place your right hand behind your neck, left hand on top of right thigh, and press your left hand into your elbow to help you guide your hand behind the back. So imagine your right hand is sliding down towards the mid-back. Good. You feel free to stay here. Otherwise, internally rotate your left arm and bring your left hand behind you. Option 1, bring your hands behind you, just like that. Option 2, you could interlace your fingers. Or option 3, feel free to grab your strap. So we're just going to stay here for about 3 breaths. No need to grab your strap. Again, take option 1 if needed. Good. So this time, really focusing on both the external and internal rotation through the shoulders. Notice if you're overarching the lower back, draw the front ribs in. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. Good. Go ahead and roll out the shoulders again. Okay, other side. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Left hand behind your lower back. Right hand on top of the left thigh. Good. Go ahead and bring that tricep behind your head as much as you can. Good. Then wrap your right arm underneath. Grab your fingertips. Or again, just place your hands behind your back. Okay? And then if that left tricep is behind your head, feel free to kind of push your head against the arm. Good. And then keep the tailbone tucked. Breathe here. Last inhale. And then last exhale. Good. Slowly release your hands. Roll out your shoulders. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips, lead with your chest. Feel free to bend your knees a lot here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, walk your feet back. Then drop to your forearms for forearm plank. Make an 11 shape with your forearms. Tuck your tailbone, draw your belly in, draw your sternum forward. Really push down into your elbows to lift your chest away from the floor. From here, keep your elbows and forearms exactly the same, and walk your feet forward towards your elbows for dolphin pose. All right, so this one's a deep one for the shoulders, so feel free to walk your feet back if this is a lot for you, okay? Whatever position you're in, again, feel free to bend your knees as well. Notice if you're dumping your shoulders into your ears. Bring that same action as your forearm plank, pushing your elbows into the floor. Lift your shoulders up towards the sky, inviting a lot of space between your shoulders and ears. So there should be no crunching in the back of the neck. Heels might lift up, but see if you can lift the toes. Roll the inner thighs back. We're here for just one more breath. You can do it. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, step your feet back to forearm plank, and then slowly lower down onto your sit bone. Okay, onto your belly. Let's come into Sphinx pose, elbows underneath the shoulders. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, lower your left cheek down. Tee out your left arm. So go ahead and gaze at your left arm. Make sure that left hand is in the same line as your left elbow and your left shoulder. And then go ahead and roll over to your left side. Okay? So either place your right foot behind you as you point your right knee up. Otherwise, you could keep your legs straight on top of each other. Okay? So only roll back as deep as you can. This is probably the deepest shoulder stretch you'll feel from the front of the side of the shoulder. Okay? And then another option, you could internally rotate your right arm up towards the ceiling. Take a half bind, helping it to open up through that right shoulder as well. Good. Hold here and breathe. Remember, just because you're in this position right now doesn't mean you have to hold it the entire time. Don't wait for me to tell you to get out of it if you feel any discomfort or pain. Feel free to back off anytime. Feel free to let go, release anytime. One more breath, breathe in. And then slowly come back onto your belly. Same thing on the other side. Tee out the right arm. Again, check in. Make sure the wrist, elbows, and shoulders are in the same line. Then relax your right cheek. Roll over onto that right side. Good. Let's take 3 breaths here. Last one. Good. Come back onto your belly. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders and let's rise back to tabletop position. Let's have a seat on our sit bones, so cross-legged. Then reach your arms behind you like you're squeezing an imaginary block. Interlace all 10 fingertips, roll your shoulder heads back to open the chest. Press your fist down towards the floor. Lift your shoulder blades up into your chest as you gaze up. As you exhale, Sit up nice and tall and place your hands to your right hip. Drop your right ear towards right shoulder. So getting that nice stretch into the neck on the left side. If you want to get more into the shoulders, feel free to press your right elbow towards the left arm. And then you could kind of flap the wings. I like to call this like you're flapping your wings. Good. Okay. And then as you inhale, come back to center. Reach your arms behind you, open your chest, arch your upper back, lift your sternum. Exhale, sit up nice and tall, and place your fists on your left hip. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Again, feel free to stay here. Maybe take a static hold, close your eyes. Otherwise, create some movement. If you lost your breath, come back to it. Good. On your inhale, bring your chin back forward. Release the arms, and then go ahead and shake it out. Awesome, yogis. Let's go ahead and have a seat. Stay on our seated position, but this time go ahead and cross the opposite ankle on top. Place your hands on top of your knees or thighs, palms face down for grounding. Otherwise, palms face up for energy. You could close your eyes. Take a few moments here to close the practice, to let go of the practice, even let go of the breathing. Soften through your gaze and relax your shoulders. All right, yogis, thank you so much for allowing me to guide your practice today. I hope those shoulders and the neck feels better, releasing the tension. If you're at work or again sitting at a desk, a car, try to come back to this video and then try to find that relaxation. Okay, a lot of times we tend to crunch our shoulders up to the ears. A lot of times we tend to hunch our back, creating a lot of tension and tightness. So try to remember this and try to relax. All right, thank you. I'll see you guys next time.